Yep, a more advanced way to do some animation that'll make it more effective for your presentations is to actually have multiple objects show. So right now we have the three objects, but what if I want to have multiple pictures here? So that's what we're going to do next. So if you look in here, what I'm going to do is I've got a horizontal picture. I'm going to put a vertical picture in too, and then make it show on click. So what I have to do first is I'm going to have to get that object in. So if I click this and I want to maintain this really nice frame they have, I'm going to click on that object and I'm going to copy it. Then I'll click off. And it's important that you click off so that you don't just replace this object. So I've clicked off, nothing is selected now because that would be selected to replace that. So if I click off and nothing is selected, now if I paste, okay, now I've got two objects that are exactly the same. Now to put the vertical picture in there, all I have to do is I'll do Command Tab, get back to my Finder. There's my vertical line picture. I just drag it in, and there we go. Okay, and now I'm just going to place it back exactly in the same position. So let's put it back here like this. And notice that once it's on top, I get those yellow lines that show me that's perfectly centered, like horizontally and vertically. Okay, now what am I going to do with these? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the horizontal, and I have a build in that goes left to right like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a build out. So build out, I'm going to keep it as a cube and right to left. But the big thing is I'm going to make it on click because I may want to speak to it first. I'm going to move it up. Okay, so now it's horizontal lines in, I speak to it, click, okay, and then it exits, and then the vertical one will show up. Now the vertical one, I want it to be a cube as well, and notice it's already a cube because I copied it from the other object. And I want it not to come in, yes, actually I do want it to come in automatically after build 4. Okay, so it'll automatically happen. So let's take a look at this now. Click play, and I click, and click, and click, and now the picture comes up. I can speak to that on the horizontal lines. Then if I click again, the build out occurs, and then automatically the build in occurs. Just a more effective way to use animation.